What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we're opening more Digimon cards. We have got all three of the starter decks here. I did actually buy two of each. We'll explain as we go through why we need them. So we're going to open these up and we're going to have a look at what's inside. And the really cool thing is you get a booster pack in these. So, fairly bare bones. You get yourself a stack of cards and you get yourself a little booster pack just in a little dent behind. Now, we know what's in the starter decks because they are the same as the ones from over in Japan. And that is both a good thing and a bad thing. So, let's see if we can slide the plastic off here. So what you get is your Digi-Egg. Now, this is in addition to your 50 card deck. You get yourself 4 copies of the relevant Digi-Egg here. You do not get a 5th. You can play 5 Digi-Egg. You can only play 4 of each, but you can play 5 in total. You do not get a 5th one in the deck. We've then got ourselves a playset of Salamon, which is alright. 2 costs to play normally is cheap enough. A playset of Tapermon, which is honestly a fairly forgettable card. A playset of Patamon, which does give you extra memory if you lower your opponent's power and delete them. Now, Angelmon, we only get 2 of, and this is where we start getting to why you need 2 of each starter deck. Now, Angelmon is not a phenomenal card, you don't have to play it. When you attack, if you've got 4 or more security, you gain a memory. I'll leave it up to you as to how good you think that is. But that is going to vary deck to deck. And you never know if you're going to need that. And there are a few cards in here that are 2 ofs. Most of them, like this vanilla Gatomon, moderately cheap, not a great card. You get a playset, everything is good. Unimon, your standard blocker, you get a playset, everything is good. But there are a few 2 ofs and you might need them. Magna Angelmon, I believe. No, you do get a full playset of Magna Angelmon here. It's nice level 5. It's rare, so it's got the gold foiling, which is quite cool. And then I believe Angel Woman, you do get a playset as well, which is quite nice. But Magnadramon, now this is your, what I call vanilla level 6. That is to say, there's no skill on it. But 10 cost to play normally is cheap, 2 cost to evolve is cheap, 12,000 power is higher than average. It's quite a powerful Digimon. But you only get 2. Same thing with Seraphimon. When you attack, you lower one of your opponent's Digimon by 4,000 power. Decent skill, you only get 2. You've been warned. Now TK Takaishi, your Tamer, you get a full playset. And then you get a playset here of Heaven's Gate, a lovely option card. 1 cost, nice and cheap. And I believe 2 Heaven's Charm. Minus 2,000 power for 2 cost. And then you get a play set of Holy Flame. Oh, and then a play set of 7 Heavens. No, 2 7 Heavens. And then you get yourself a little rule sheet and memory gauge and all of that. So there's a couple of option cards where you only get 2. And both of the level 6s, you only get 2. And there is a random level 4 Angelmon where you only get 2. Now, you could just buy the starter decks, play them against each other and go, it's just a starter deck. I'm never going to actually want to use these normally. And if that's the case, that's fine. If you don't think you're ever going to be using the cards that come as 2 ofs, not a problem. But you have been warned. These starter decks sooner or later are going to be out of print. And if some of these that are 2 ofs become staples in decks, that's going to be a problem. Now these decks are $10, £9. I've seen some people complain they're more expensive than Japan. Yeah, welcome to trading cards, which are more expensive in here than they are in Japan. But, you know what? You get a booster pack. And to be fair, $10 for a starter deck is actually pretty... Oh, another Mondimon. That's more than the playset now. I love him. You know, we're paying $10 for a booster pack is pretty good. Sorry, not for a booster pack. That's terrible. For a starter deck is good. Putting a booster in as well is awesome. Right, so this is our bonus booster. You can see there's something good. We've got Kaiaramon. Oh, we got Rare Venomyotismon. And a Secret Metal Greymon. Our second one of them. Nice. You are not... Well, I mean, you can, but secret rares are generally 1 in every 12 packs. Well, secret rare / alternate art are 1 in 12 packs. So to pull one randomly out of a starter deck, yes. Definitely yes. Plus Venomyotismon is kind of cool, so yeah. It's a good start. It's a very nice start, in fact. Okay, so that's your yellow starter deck. Now, in terms of the blue and red, we're going to see a lot of similar things. What I would recommend, if you're new to the hobby, if you're new to the Digimon TCG, one of my piece of advice would be, buy the free starter decks, just play them against each other. It's a great way to learn, it's a great way to get used to the game, it's a great way to get started. I would recommend just literally buying the free starter decks and just playing them against each other. So you got a Sunamon there, we got Lesser Digitamas, you got 4 copies of that one, a full playset. You've got Gomamon here, which again is just a cheap level 3. You got a playset of that. Gabumon, nice inheritable skill to get rid of Digivolution sources. Playset of that. A Bearmon, don't really like Bearmon, but you get a playset of him, so there we go. We've got Ikakumon. It's another vanilla card, fairly cheap, fairly uninspiring. We've then got Garurumon. Now this is the first one you only get 2 copies of, like the like the Angelmon in the previous starter deck. And it's got that skill that gets rid of Digivolution sources, so it's a reason to potentially buy a second starter deck. Grizzlymon is your standard blocker. You got a playset. Where Garurumon I love. Security attack +1 if there's a Digimon with no security sources, and you get a playset of that. Zudamon, again, gets rid of security source or evolution sources, playset there. Pleasiumon is your vanilla, level 6. And again, you don't get a playset, you only get 2 of them. And this does see a bunch of play in blue decks, you have been warned. And then similarly, Metal Garurumon, that's your level 6 that does have an ability, and you only get 2 of them. So it's 2 Garurumon, 2 Pleasiumon, 2 Metal Garurumon, you have been warned. Your Tamer Matt, you get yourself a full playset, which is nice. And then we got Hammerspark. Now, be happy you get a playset of Hammerspark. Hammerspark is crazy good. 0 cost card gives you a memory as a security card. It gives you 2 memory. Great card, sees a lot of play. Sorrow Blue, you also get a playset of here. Oh, I let it get out of focus. Silly Wossy. Nice little option card there. You then get yourself 2 copies of Kaiser Nail, which gets rid of evolution sources. Oh, and 2 copies of Cocytus Breath. So again, you got 2 option cards. Oh, and then you got the memory gauge and the learn to play cards. So again, we got 2 option cards that you only get 2 copies of. And your level 6s you only get 2 copies of. And there's a random level 4, in this case Garurumon, that you only get 2 copies of. So I really do think you should, it is worth getting them. Bearing in mind, I don't know if I've mentioned this, so let me make it explicit now. Every card in the starter deck is exclusive. All of these cards are unavailable in regular booster packs. So any of these cards that you think are good, any that you want to go and play, they have to be picked up in the starter deck. And when the starter decks are out of print, that is going to make things a lot more awkward. So, in our pack, we got Oblivion Wing, Garurumon, a couple of others. There's a Vegemon, there's a Nuclear Laser, there's a Gurumon, Boltmon's a big boy, Titanmon. The last time I pulled Boltmon, there was a Titanmon behind it. That's weird. We got ourselves a Radiation Blade, Rare Symphony #1 Polyphony, and, Kentara's Mom. So there's a secret rare. Oh, sorry, super rare, not secret. That is a super rare. But given that the super rares / secret rares are 1 in 2.67 packs, we would expect to get 1 in our free, whatchamacallums here. We would not expect to get 1 in each. Or, sorry, 2 to start off with. So that is a good start. Our booster packs have been kind to us, quite frankly. We've drawn pretty well from the 2 booster packs. So we got 1 more starter deck, which will include 1 more booster pack. Oh, that's not a great noise. So, Let's see what we know what we're going to get. I know at least. You guys might not. Yeah, you'll find out in a second. But I'm going to be honest with you, even though we pulled a secret rare and a super rare, we haven't pulled an alternate art from these decks yet. So, you know, maybe we should get one of them as well. Let's have a gander. Right. So, usual rules apply. We've got a Digi-Egg, and we got a play set of them, so we can play it quite nicely. We got Beamon, who is your cheap level 3. You'll notice a lot of similarities between the cards in the starter deck. That's deliberate. We got Agamon, adds a bit of power. You got a play set of him there. We got Drakomon, that is the uninspiring vanilla level 3 I'm not a big fan of. There's one in all of the decks. We've got Birdramon, which is vanilla but moderately powerful. Well, not really that, just cheap mostly. We've got Cordramon, who is your vanilla block. Well, not vanilla, but it's your regular, ordinary, everyday run-of-the-mill blocker. We've got Greymon. Now, this is a 2 of here. You don't get a play set. And it does give you security attack +1, which is a good skill. This does see a fair bit of play, so you probably do want a play set. Garudamon gives you a bit of a buff when you Digivolve. It's fine. Metal Greymon. When you're blocked, you gain memory. We do get a play set of that one, which is nice. Starting to run out of room on the playmat here, mind you. Phoenixmon is your vanilla, powerful, cheap level 6. Only get 2 of them. And War Greymon, extra security attacks, but again, you only get 2 copies of them. You then get yourself a full playset of Taikamiya, because that is your tamer. You then get Shadow Wing as a 4 of, I believe. Yes, it is 4 Shadow Wing. We're really running out of room here. Starlight Explosion is a nice little option card you get a playset of. Giga Destroyer, you only get 2. And this is the main reason to buy 2 of the red starter decks. Gaia Force is a great card. 8 cost, destroy any Digimon. As a security card, when it comes out, you destroy any Digimon. This sees a huge amount of play. It is the #1 reason to buy 2 red decks. And then you've got your learn to play cards, etc. So honestly, the red deck, because of your Greymon and because of your Gaia Force, you do need to get really 2 of these. Although all of them have got good cards. And the thing is, you don't know what's going to be good in the future. So you can look at and I've seen people look at the yellow deck and go, wow, don't need 2 of them now. I'm not playing yellow. Can you guarantee you're not going to be playing yellow in 2 years' time when we've got another 5, 6 sets? And by then, if the yellow deck is out of print, it might be quite hard to get hold of. Now, we got unlucky with these packs so far. We got a secret rare and a super rare. Would be nice to go free for free here. So we got a Dimension Scissor, we got a Monzemon, we got a Gravity Crush, we got a Goblinmon, a Frigimon, a Numemon, a Seesawmon, Darkness Claw, Growlmon, Leomon, Rare Agamon, and Cerberusmon. It's hard to complain when I've already pulled a Kantarismon. I do like Venomosmon, to be fair. But when I've already pulled a Kentarsmon and a secret rare Metal Greymon just out of the bonus packs. Why won't it focus? Come on, focus. Focus. Because they're in sleeves? There we go. That's the stuff. So yeah, in addition to the boost starter decks, that's pretty cool. I mean, I've made my thoughts on the starter decks pretty gosh darn clear. I think they are essential. I love that they are all exclusive cards. I love that you get a booster pack in them. And I do think that we are at the stage with them where you kind of just have to. You don't have to. It's up to you. They get my highest recommendation. I love starter decks. I love when they've got exclusive cards. I love them most when they're all exclusive. Yes, you could complain that each of them has got a random level 4, 2 level 6s and 2 option cards that come as 2-ofs, and you need to buy 2 of each starter deck to make the most of it. Yeah, can't really argue with that. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped I can't talk properly. But I want to know how hyped you are. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wossy. That's where we talk Digimon and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays. Bye.